Greetings, hello, hello. Starting up, trying to keep the copyright from striking. No copyright! No copyright. It's just music. Hello, Snickers. Hello, baby girl. What you doing? What you doing? Being good. Scratchings. Big girl. Oh, she's a big girl. The chunk. The chunk. Oh, he's so sweet. So sweet. And precious. Continue. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of ChroniCanon. This is the series where we do what I consider formative games of my gaming experience, especially RPGs. And today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We're going to be playing this game for a while now. We're going to be playing it for about 50 days maximum, because we are playing until Dragon Age Veilguard comes out on October 31st. And that might be the game that I choose to splurge for in order to play, because I'm just super excited for it. And because it's going to be a big deal, and I want to chase the clout.
No, nothing.
Okay, so we made some money. Thanks, Liliana. Commander Cullen, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. Sincerely, Taryn Fergus Cousland. Hardin Hightown. My dear Josephine, I have looked into the matter of your writer. That book, by the way, is truly dreadful and has been panned by every critic in Antiva. The publisher does not know the identity of the writer. They receive manuscripts by courier. I was able to track down the courier, however, who is receiving her packages from another courier out of Kirkwall. Best of luck, Katerina Balesti. Cool. Do we have any power? No. No. And... oh, that's free. Of course, the Black Emporium. Voices on the winds speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper. An ancient name restored, a memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour waiting for sunset, a servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I presume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The Antiquarian's hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Who knows? We may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. Liliana. Oh, I always forget that this text reveals the bad guy's name. That's stupid. He said that we need passage, blah, blah, blah. A ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Emporium, Inquisitor. I have heard many frightful tales. Colon. Not now. Address a nobleman's concerns. Oh, wait, this too. Deal with the relatives. I don't want to promise them shit. I don't know these people. Are those like missions? So the War Table, they're essentially, it's kind of like a mobile game sort of thing. You send the advisors on quests, or, you know, whatever their departments, the things that they do. Liliana is for spies, Josephine is for diplomats, and Cullen is for military action, and the kind of three branches of the Inquisition. And you get perks. You get like bonuses, bonus equipment, maybe money, power, Inquisition perks. So yeah, it's just kind of like a way to get like passives in the game, or like passive income, passive buffs, all that sort of stuff. I don't want to like outright denounce them. Isn't a name to throw around lightly. I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with Cullen on this one. I think Cullen's the right choice. Address a nobleman's concerns. Also, welcome to the stream, Selling Speedster Live. Thank you for hopping in the chat. We can take an... Man, Cullen's the best choice for this one too, though. My spies can harass the refugees. Yeah, no. I'm going to wait for Cullen to be available. There is an element of efficiency with these war table missions. Like, you want to be able to... You kind of want to have everybody working at the same time, or else you're... See, like, this takes 48 literal minutes. If you look underneath the mission, it takes 48, like, real-world minutes. Trading in favors with merchants and nobility is my specialty. Yep, get us some money, Josephine, would ya? Alright. What do we got over here? Nothing yet? I didn't think so. It's not. It's really not. For a game made in 2014, much worse games were made in 2014. I'll tell you that much. I mean, of course, this is Game of the Year. This was Game of the Year in 2014. And it was Game of the Year for a reason.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need shelter. The Divine Advisors founded it. We have bigger problems. So with this dialogue wheel, and I suspect this is virtually unchanged in Dragon Age the Veilguard coming up on October 31st. You kind of have to read between the lines. There's a language to these choices that was more, actually, I think, better communicated in Dragon Age 2 with the sarcasm, humor, symbols. Because even though, like, the critique is... My phone's volume. The critique is that this dialogue wheel doesn't allow you to have really full control over what your character is going to say, what your character comes off like. And it's true. But the symbology in Dragon Age 2, I think, helped make up for the lack in understanding and knowing this is what this is going to sound like. But this, the way it just has like the 3 branching paths thing in the middle, that symbol, it doesn't really tell me what this dialogue is going to sound like, and I don't dig it. Personally, I think that the dialogue wheel is fine in a game like Mass Effect or Dragon Age 2 when it's clearly being communicated what your character is going to come off like. It can pigeonhole you into a sort of characterization, but I mean, I didn't really think that was that big of a deal, to be honest. And I don't suspect most people do. Everybody loves Hawk. Hawk is like, of most of people's, I don't have stats like to back this up or anything, but for most people that I've heard, Hawk is their favorite Dragon Age protagonist. Some people get really connected to their Inquisitor, but Hawk is kind of more like generally up there. Like, if he's not number 1, he's definitely number 2 in the protagonists. And then you've got like the Grognards from Dragon Age Origins days, which I love Dragon Age Origins. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Age Origins, but people who hated the transition from Dragon Age Origins to Dragon Age 2 who still say the Warden was their favorite character. I get the argument, but I disagree. I think Hawk is definitely the perfect medium. And the game allowed you to make Hawk who you wanted Hawk to be.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesians. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, We'll spread the Inquisition's story. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. And then we're apostate rebels. But they seem to like you. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Hello, welcome. So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was a year or so from my harrowing, at least. The enchanters were being kind. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
You protected the Tranquil.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. You know how the circle mages saw the Tranquil. They're just there to enchant items and keep the floors clean. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves. Can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You didn't join the rebels?
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I liked studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
But now they've gone mad.
A pity the Templars now want to see us all dead or made tranquil.
The problem is not that there are angry people on both sides. The problem is other people listening to their anger. I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
That's awful.
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You research creatures?
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why study creatures?
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
Indeed.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Alright. Don't have Vivian yet. Oop. Liliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
So, with regards to Evelyn's feelings about her being the prophet of Andraste, I don't know. I think at the very beginning, I've always been like a skeptic. I've always been the person who says, no, I don't fucking know shit about Andraste, blah, blah, blah. Usually because I'm not playing a human. I'm most of the time I'm playing a Kunari, to be honest. And I might maybe do that playthrough, just for funsies. But, yeah. I don't know about Evelyn. I kind of want to do somebody who kind of embraces it over time. Maybe not at first, but over time kind of begins to understand themselves as in some way mandated by holy right. You know, that's kind of a big theme in this game, is like the relationship of faith to action. It's a big theme in the game of like how faith, spirituality inspire people to do things or not do things, you know? It's quite complex, actually. I am as confused as you.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants.
The chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
How kind of him.
That, and he said people who freeze to death don't spend much coin.
Well, he's not wrong. Any circle mage wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra.
Oh, this woman's very interesting.
You're her. Thrin. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
She is a Loghain supporter, which is like so good. Oh my goodness. There's so much to experience, and I encourage everybody, again, I'm probably going to do this every stream for the next 50 days, but I encourage everybody, if you haven't played these games, try to find a way to play Origins through Inquisition with all the DLC. These games are made to be experienced as a package, and going into Veilguard, I don't know how much Veilguard is going to kind of reference back to the older games, but these games, Origins to Inquisition and all the DLC, they're all meant to be experienced as a package, and a wonderful package it is. Somebody's going to clip that, and I welcome it.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I think Evelyn would understand. Evelyn's from the Free Marches, which is way to the north of where we are now, which is the country of Ferelden, where everything took place in Origins. And Loghain was kind of one of the bad guys in Origins. Kind of. It's complicated. But I think the story that Evelyn would have heard was that Loghain is a traitor.
Loghain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Calen overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Turn Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Everything that she just said is true. You were the Grey Wardens meant to light the signal, and you were late. I mean, no matter what happens, that's always the case. You will always be late. Oh man, it's pretty. Oh man, like it's complicated. When you experience that moment in the game, you're like, Loghain, what an asshole! That guy's such a dick. And then you have somebody like this put it in perspective, and you're like, oh my god, you were late. Calen was being kind of an idiot. King Calen was the king of Ferelden at the time, and he died in the battle. Spoilers for Dragon Age Origins, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, there'll always be spoilers.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. If you find anything we need, let me know.
Welcome, welcome. Not you yet.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segret he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the wound. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Oh yeah, this is such a cool part of the game. The crafting, the potions, I enjoy it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I personally found it to be very rewarding.
Right.
Hello, welcome, welcome. Potions. Research. No, we can't. Okay, okay. What can we research? Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Big goose egg. Anybody in here now? I don't know if Haven updates that frequently.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero.
The Baldy boy himself. What up? Yeah, fucking cunt. This fucking guy. A blessed hero sent to save us all.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it? But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Oh, yes. The Baldy boy himself. My goodness. You know why people love him? Because he's lovable. But he's sus. Keep your eyes on him, man. Now, let me tell you something.
Maker, you're here? No. You're the Herald Van Draste. And you were sent to show us we were wrong to be afraid of the mages. I have always respected magic. I think the Maker blessed your rebellion and... I'm Flisser. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, so I've got to keep talking because this is a copyrighted song, so kind of going to have to just keep kind of rattling on a little bit during this. But this music was actually composed by a fan. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was just somebody who was like a fan, and then they contacted her and they were like, hey, you want to do some work on some music? I can't remember the full story, but this music is part of one of the highlights, I think, of the base building, which Dragon Age honestly has always been kind of good at giving you a great player base, customizability, and stuff like that. It's not been the best. I think the title for that goes to Assassin's Creed 2 specifically, with Monteriggioni. That was my favorite home base, customizable home base that I've really ever been able to play in.
Magic can be dangerous, but it's just a tool like any other.
Yes, exactly. I've always said that. Like a hammer or a sword that tears open the sky. As I said, I'm Flisser. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
Yeah. Pretty great. I mean, there's like a whole playlist. Maybe I can find the playlist that I've listened to and link it in the description below. How do you know Leliana? Where can I find? And what can I find? How do you know Leliana?
You said Leliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, mainly. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Leliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Genuinely beautiful music. Definitely go check it out. Just look up Bard Songs, Dragon Age Inquisition, and they'll play. Should be able to find it.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
There's something on top of this house, isn't there? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Elf fruit, though. We're not going to spend too awful much time, like, collecting alchemy ingredients, but I'm going to do it if I see it. Okay, save it.
Bandages. And how much is Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
Apparently he can.
Good day.
Capitalist scum.
Good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
I'd like to buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Something in my eye. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go ahead and buy all the Bianca modules that we can. We're gonna end up crafting most things, but I think it's fine to build a little bit. Build up to that, so to speak. I like her armor better, anyways. She's got the Templar helmet already. Go ahead and grab an Elven cowl for Solus. I usually like him to have an adventurer's hat. I think, yeah. Going adventurer's hat for Varric. That helmet's pretty dope, though. And helmets are kind of free slots. Anybody can wear any kind of helmet. The only thing that's locked is the Vitars, which are for Kunari only. And then the chest armor, which is locked based on class. We have to... I should have a bunch of DLC stuff to look through, honestly, so I'm not really going to buy too much. Let's go ahead and do that. Staff of the Dragon. Come on. Come back up. There we go. Staff of the Dragon. I don't think destroying things gets you anything. It doesn't really give you any crafting supplies or anything like that. So, weapons? No, we want to be in armor. Light armor of the dragon. Anything else of the dragon? Oh yeah, helmet. Huh. Okay. Amulet of Power. What does it do? What does it do? Examine. There we go. Gain an ability point when equipped. Single use. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these things. Hell yeah. Oh, restriction Varric only. Okay. There we go. And he just got an ability point. And we can just go ahead and do his armor while we're here. Not really going to be changing his weapon too awful much. Adventure hat and Inquisition Scout armor. Upgrades are applied at the smithy. Solus. Okay, Cassandra. Might do the Ferelden Captain Longsword. Maybe. We'll see what upgrades we can do. Alright, that's everybody. Moving on.
I spoke with Commander Cullen.
I do need to get a helmet.
Apologize for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now, Stephanie, what can you tell me of Red Deer?
The mages.
There. Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
A lot of these people who have spoken dialogue lines are actually meant to be NPCs that go out on the war table mission. So like Selling Speedster was asking earlier in the chat, on the war table missions, they're like, they do have a narrative to them. And this woman is actually showed up in books too. Actually showed up in some books.
How would those deaths benefit the rebels?
I'm not sure.
Good. Now you're thinking. That's a start.
What's your name, anyway?
You may call me Charter, Scout Belane.
Charter.
Now lower your voice.
Yeah.
The report is not for the world at large.
Charter is one of the Inquisition spies that works with Leliana a lot.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
That wasn't my idea.
I'd be concerned if it was. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new Divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Haha. And so it begins. I don't think you ever get locked into anything until, like, halfway... Not the halfway point, but after Act 1. So we can kind of flirt around at this point.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
I think there's a chest right here. Yep. Oh yeah, man. So much of this stuff is just muscle memory to me. I've played through this game so many times.
Ugh. You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Some of these camera angles.
Isn't it a bit late to worry about it now?
We have only just begun. My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I believe he exists.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
When there was no sky, Maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth,
If the Inquisition wants to forge a decent cabinet, it needs better tools. I heard the Pentagon might try to acquire suitable maps from Master Dennett in the Hinterlands.
Oh.
Here's the golden nug, which basically gives me everything I've ever unlocked ever.
My uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
I don't know. I kind of want to not, if that makes sense. I kind of want to just go vanilla. Fresh experience.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone, if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Whichever you are, I hope the streak is broken.
A man can dream.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Right.
So this is yeah, this is pretty much the weapon upgrade system. Pretty comprehensive. We don't have really anything to contribute here as of right now, but we will.
Another time. You need something? Let me know.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. You can put runes on weapons and sigils on armor, and those are kind of just flat buffs. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Another time.
Modify weapons. What do we have to put on that? Grip. Ferelden longsword grip. Okay. Okay. Keep the changes. Crafting armor over here. Can't really do anything.
Another time.
And you can also buy and sell from here. This one is particularly good because it has the Tactician's Renewal, which allows you to respec characters. So we'll probably be messing around with that a lot. I have a tendency to respec characters a lot as the game goes on. Ah, shit. So, I mean, really, we'll just sell everything. Oh, except for the Griffin Shield. That's the only problem with this one, is that you can't purchase things. Oh, wait. No. About to talk out of my ass right here. There we go. Keeping the Griffin Shield for now. We probably will change that later. I'll probably keep that. Sell that. Think if anybody. Nah. We are keeping that, though. Let's see if anybody can make use of that free Marcher armor. Cassandra is probably the only one. Oh, nope, and she can't. She can't wear it. How come? Requirement level 7. Okay. Solid. Belt of cold resistance. Go ahead and give that to Evelyn. Oh, and we also have... Oh, no. Where was... Apprentice Coat of Arms? Oh, so it's an upgrade. I see. Right, okay. So, moving on. We've sold, we've done everything, we've not explored over here, which we need to.
See reason. We cannot stay here. Why not? Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Matron. You're the one they're calling the Herald.
It rather rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
I always pick that one because that is one of the ones.
Magic was meant to serve man. Yet here you are, testing that core tenet of the Chantry.
I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily, but I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role in it. Though you may find not many Templars do.
I don't like that
We're
one.
a distrustful lot by nature.
It just says, yes, I am. That's the problem. It's moments like that that make people hate the dialogue wheel. It needs to be better communicated. You don't have to get rid of the wheel in order to better communicate what the character is going to say.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Man, I hate that. Ugh, I hate that dialogue option. It always gets me, too, because it seems so innocent.
There might be something here.
Oh, yeah, the search function. Oh, this search function is so great. Bing. I love that search function. Gonna try to grab, I know it might seem tedious to be grinding out crafting supplies, but we are gonna try to grab as much as we can before we leave Haven, because I don't want to be doing it out in the Hinterlands. I know where it is. I'm just kind of searching, making sure I'm not missing anything. Got that guy's notes. There's something on top of a building. I remember there being something, some building that you had to kind of platform up on top of, because there is a jump function. The search function also highlights crafting supplies in the area, so makes it easier to know where everything is. Hopefully that sound doesn't get too annoying. If it does, just let me know in the chat and I'll just kind of back off on it, I guess. But like I've been saying, crafting is a pretty big part of the game, and the collection of crafting supplies is an important mechanic to engage with. Where's that one at that it's pinging? Pinging something. Fuck it. Maybe that. The gold highlight kind of blends in with the backlighting of this scene. If you are going to try to grind out the crafting supplies, it's always good to... Oh, you can actually hunt in this game, too. Kill it by... I can kill these nugs here. Oh, yeah, they show up on the mini-map. I forgot. That makes things easy. Nugs have leather, which is important for making light armor. There's a nug. Damn! Oh, and you get levels. Anything? Oh, I thought I killed something over here. Oh yeah, some of them can be... Because they randomly get levels. Like, whenever an enemy spawns in an area, they randomly level. And sometimes they're very bullet spongy. And technically animals count as hunting. Or animals count as enemies. Oh my goodness. It's not worth it. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, eventually it'll go out of combat mode. In Dragon Age 2, you actually ran just a tad bit faster if you were in combat mode. So I would just run around constantly hitting R2 or whatever the attack button was. It might have been X at the time. Yep, there's the world map. Oh, there's something. Iron. Okay, I think we got pretty much everything. I'm not going to fuck around with quadruple leveled nugs. I do need to level up, though. Got a couple of levels. I am kind of a passive chaser. The more magical energy you expend, the more damage your spells do. I'm definitely a passive chaser. He got 3. Subterfuge, sabotage. Sabotage. Leaping shot or explosive shot? Explosive shot. Cassandra. Big sword and board. Enemies. Yeah. Solus. Spirit Mage all the way. Definitely going to be chasing passives. Early on. Okay. Let's go check out this way. I definitely want to get into the Hinterlands today. Oh, where is it? I think most everything is iron here, and... Oh, it's up there. I think you can get up, like, right here, right? If you jump. No? Okay, maybe not. Maybe right here. Sometimes the platforming in this game can kind of get a little Skyrim-y, if you know what I mean. Oh, man. Never mind. Okay, whatever. I genuinely do not give a shit. Ugh, but I do, though. I cannot deny that I do. Oh, man. Dude, I know you can get up there. Forget it. Not worth it. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Oh, I am the bane of nugs. Yep, there's those codex entries. This is why we explore. See, we just got money. We just got sunstone, which is a kind of a middle low tier crafting ingredient for armor and weapons. And we got some gold, or a codex entry. Whichever one I didn't mention. They went way overboard with this. Look, like, I think the crafting is good. It's well-rounded, it's robust, but it's not overly intrusive, I don't think, in Inquisition, especially compared to something like Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda went way overboard with the crafting. the crafting system in Mass Effect Andromeda was very much, in my opinion, very much too intrusive on the rest of the gaming experience and your leveling experience to justify itself.
You'll have what you need. Your quartermaster's keeping this place running. I'll pass on your thanks, Master.
Why is there a mission right here? This diamond. Have some armor made. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure, whatever. Make armor. It's right here. What do we have shit tons of? Cotton, I guess we'll get a lot of cotton. Samite. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There's a quest done.
Right.
We'll just go ahead and sell that armor. Sell. I keep hitting the touchpad to go to my inventory. Give her the Templar Scribe cowl. I know it looks stupid as hell, but such is the way of RPGs. Let's go back up here, because there is a quest that we can do up here. Already explored out that way. Oh, that's going to trigger a dialogue. That guy running up to Leliana is actually a dialogue. Oh, we got to have a logging stand.
Yes, I assumed you were used to having Templars around, keeping us safe from the mages.
The mages in the circle follow the chant of light as faithfully as the Templars, sister. More faithfully than some Templars, even. Some of the things those Templars did when they thought I did not see.
Okay, cool. Conversation time.
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once. Wait, what are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision?
I mean, we're going to be killing a lot of people, right? Like, so in some ways, I kind of feel like there's some ludonarrative dissonance between saying, oh man, well, we shouldn't kill, and then going off and just murking mobs, you know what I mean? But I do kind of feel like this is where my character, Evelyn here, would kind of land.
We can't solve our problems with murder.
And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Interesting. Usually I err on the side of, you know, letting Leliana cynically, you know, do what she needs to do as far as she concerns it, but I do kind of like the way that direction went. Alright. I am just about tired of Haven, so we're going to do this. We're going to get some quests done. And then we're going to head out, because I am done. Got some money. Josephine gets the most money. Dear Lady Montilier, the Inquisition's denouncement of the Herald's relatives who were attempting to trade on our name sent a tidal wave of gossip across the free marches. One of Lady Trevelyan's distant relations, Lord Albrecht, was so incensed that he began an altercation with one of our soldiers, in a tavern no less. Chaos erupted, and Lord Albrecht was reportedly brought low by a rolling pin and an angry cook. Albrecht won't soon forget this, but we've have such blessed peace ever since the incident. We've had such blessed peace ever since the incident.
To work?
Oh, I should have picked somebody to make money. Gotta have somebody making money. Need money. Money, 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 money. Josephine, get to it.
At your service.
Money, 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 money. Alright. Go talk to the alchemist.
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me.
Give this guy the notes. Notes, notes, notes.
You're back, and in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Yes, lyrium potions. Lyrium. Lyrium. Give Barrick regeneration potions. Solus. Lyrium. And Cassandra regeneration. Cool. Yes, and now, I believe, we are ready to get the heck up out of Haven. Oh, I knew it. I knew that there was something up there. I need that logging stand. Oh, that's Varric. Already talked to you. How does one get up there? There's an invisible wall right here. Dude. There's an invisible wall right there. How does one get up there? Oh, whoa. Maybe you have to go all the way around? Oh, here's a chest I didn't get. A pummel. See, we've already gotten these elf root. I'm not going to mess with them anymore. Just kind of like I'm just kind of like, my approach is to just kind of one and done with the crafting supplies. Like, I'll see them if I get them, and then if I see them again after they've respawned, it's whatever. It's not worth wasting too much time on. Like, these I haven't gotten yet, so it's just a way that I keep myself from wasting too much time and getting bogged down. Forgot that there were these rams here, though. I wonder if that got him. No, it did not. We're gonna be stuck in combat mode. Got him.
Goodbye!
Really rather excited about killing that ram, wasn't she? Here it is. Logging stand claim. Oh man, cooked him alive. Anything else back here other than elf root, iron, and goats? I don't think so. I think it's just a grinding area. Oh, look at that, a beefalo. Beefalo. Oh, they attack back. Bye. Oh, he's actually not that bad. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I might die. No, leave me alone, bro. Whatever. No, I'm just running away. Run away. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you anymore, Beefalo. Just go. Got better things to do. Better things to do than fight Beefalo. Okay. Man, I think this is the last thing before we can just actually get out. I hope to demonstrate that the Hinterlands are not as much of a block as people think that they are. It's really just all about your mindset. Man on a buffalo. Get the Inquisition weapons. +1 power. Nice.
What about the rebel mages?
Ah. Oh, you can't take health potions outside of combat? That's stupid. Okay, alright. Quest map. World map. Hinterlands. Travel.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. Everyone's a little nervous around mages right now, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Pleased to meet you. You've heard stories about me. What's the word out there?
What's the situation out here in the Hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Alright, here we are. And if, for those who don't know, that was Scout Harding, which is, of course, going to be a companion character in Dragon Age the Veilguard, coming out soon. Oh, everybody got a level up, too? Level up. Level up, level up. What's this? Transmute magic. You remove hostile magic and status effects from allies while stripping beneficial effects from enemies. Ah. Mind Blast. He probably needs Mind Blast. The worst mistake your enemies can make is to let you see them flinch. Got him. And you get that passive. Wait, hold up. Shield bash, lunge and slash. Fight all the harder when you're hurting. Gain stamina when you lose health. Okay. Yeah, we need that. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Drop a save. Requisitions officer there.
This might interest you, sir.
Oh, yeah? You got something?
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Oh yeah, just taking the views. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not? There's fighting going on down there. Pretty great. Pretty great as far as things go. Gotta get down there and save Mother Giselle. That's our goal. We can tell that there's fighting going on down there, and we need to stop it. We can explore after. Explore after.
Mother Giselle should be somewhere nearby.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
go.
Here we go, here we
are
go,
not
here we go.
apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
And then I think more Templars
Be
come
ready.
from this
More
direction.
coming our way.
Yep. Oh, Archer! That Archer's gonna try to take me out. I definitely look forward to a dodge function in the next game. The next game does have a dodge function. And I am definitely looking forward to that because it's very much needed. Oh.
We are victorious once more.
Look at how that guy's using that hammer. That's funny.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
But they want me dead.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven, and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Yep. Okay, now we're good. We can...
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Yes, we should. Definitely. After we look through everything, we will definitely make a point to do that. Oh, yeah, this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he had something to say. Oh. I mean, I kind of dig that helmet on her. Magic, defense, willpower. I kind of dig the Free Marches helmet on her.
Well, let me know if you find it.
It matches a little bit better with the dragon armor, I think. Okay, so that's the sign in the fast travel point. Those pyramids are fast travel points. That's the flag. So many things that don't really need to be pings. Lamb's wool.
Well, let me know if you find it.
Be there?
You must not have been far away.
I was not. I'd come to hear of the conclave, but did not want to get close.
Lucky for us, then.
Man, everybody's asking all of the right questions. Nobody suspected a damn thing. Cool. There's something pinging right here. It's not this flag. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Okay, so now we're gonna go back up into the hills this way, because that's where that guy's son is. Oh, no, we'll save that for later. Okay. Dragon Age, I'll tell you what also, Dragon Age has also always been a great franchise for balance, sound design balance. I think the music has always been great. It's never been like fantastic, but it's been strong. It's always been strong and had a great sense of identity. And another thing is that it's never been intrusive. It's never been too loud as to intrude on the quieter moments, right? Like the designers have always been good to allow quieter moments to come through. Pretty sure there's like a demon or something in here, right?
That may be worth investigating.
Oh, maybe not. We're gonna stick to the mountains here for a moment.
Dead!
Anything? No? Okay. Codex. Up. Yes, there's a fade rift. Ah, no. These get much, much harder. What's going on? Oh, okay. I thought we killed them all. Bullet spongy. Ah, come on. Oh, there's fighting going on over here.
Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
I'm not sure if I would really call this a hot take, per se, but in my opinion, I think that the Mage and Templar War was strong enough of a plot premise to carry its own game, and that Inquisition probably should have been that game. And everything going on with the real bad guy and the real bad guy, I think could have probably just been completely split off onto its own plot, you know, its own storylines and everything, or maybe even DLC, if I'm being honest. As a longtime Dragon Age fan, I was much more invested in the Mage and Templar War than I was in really any other aspect of the game, and I'll be honest, you know, like, in all honesty, I really do kind of feel like the Mage-Templar War was underestimated as to how well it could pull off carrying the game, and it really should have been the main thing going on, in my opinion. But that is not the game that we got. It is pointless to belabor a point that has been made. I mean, I would call that a hot take, but I don't think it's a unique hot take. I think it's definitely something that a lot of people have said. I think it's definitely something that a lot of people have said. I don't think that I'm unique in that opinion. But like I said, there's no real point in belaboring, or there's no, you know, nobody has time to kind of wish for a game that we never got. You know what I mean? Fan fiction has done a great job of exploring all the different ways that the Mage-Templar War could have been explored, and you know what? I am a supporter of fan fiction. I am a writer of fan fiction. I believe in the folk art that is fan fiction. Fan fiction is folk art, and it should be respected as such, in my opinion. So go check out Dragon Age fan fiction if you're interested in
Templar
seeing
bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from
those
his
kinds of
finger.
stories.
They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Okay. I don't think that ring is far from her. I think that you find it really close. Quest map. Ram meats. There's a skull. We'll worry about those later. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe check these rocks. Sometimes there's chests. Yep, there we go. Cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's elf root up there. Alright. Keep it rolling, partner. Talking in order to prevent copyright from striking. We are not going to get a copyright strike. Great music, though. As I've said, great music. Fantastic score by Trevor Morris. Great all around. Can't complain. Oh, hello, you.
Excuse me. Have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
Alright, I'll check it
I'll
out.
talk to you later.
Check it out.
We could make camp here?
Yep.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, let's check the requisitions. Drakenstone. I think that there is actually a chest somewhere down here. Maybe I'm just thinking of that. Yeah, I think I'm just thinking of that. Oh, excuse me, guys. Keep on rolling. Whoop. I am in no rush to get to the mounts. I don't use the mounts at all. I find mounts to be mostly superfluous. They don't really speed you up at all. They are cool, little customizable character aspects, I guess, you know, aesthetically. Some of them are pretty cool as collectibles, but they're really just set dressing. Ah, why are you attacking out there?
Dead.
Some ram meat. Yeah, we do need to do that quest line. Here's the keep where that cult is. Loot. Ooh, first Embrium. Gonna get a codex for that. Ooh, Finnick. Finnick Fur. Kill this ram. I think while this questline's active, it actually increases the drop rate on rams as well, which makes this kind of a good time to farm them for ram leather, which is a low bottom tier crafting supply, but you need a lot of bottom tiers to get those upgrades, because even a bottom tier upgrade is better than not having an upgrade at all. There is something in here, I think. Yeah. Oh, hello, you!
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Alright, so now we're gonna go back up there. Hold on.
So, who do you think is the toughest? Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
I'm right here, you know.
That doesn't rule you out, Seeker.
Cullen's not up for consideration?
Curly? They just keep him around to look pretty.
He is pretty. That is true. Almost as pretty as you, Varric. Oh, there's the scout. Get up there and save her.
Templar deserters.
Can she die? Oh, she died? Oh. Hold up. No way. She died? Hold on. Let me kill this guy and make sure. I didn't even realize that we triggered her yet. I didn't even realize that she could die. No way. Oh, no way, bro. Load. No. Oh my god, I don't know how far this is going to take me back. Oh, that's annoying.
We should look around.
It looks like someone was having a picnic. This is a mage.
She's dead. It's over. There's nothing. Oh my god, dude. Oh, maybe this. It's only 4 minutes back. 4 minutes is a long time, though. What am I doing right now? What am I doing? Where am I? Okay, just outside the camp. Okay, alright. We get a second chance. Gotta be more careful about that kind of shit. Fuck, dude. I'm just gonna go... Oh, there's Templars.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Yeah. Facts. Facts indeed. Mages have not been able to realize their true power in a very long time. In a very long time. Okay, okay. I am going to say fuck everything. I am going straight to her without hesitation. Straight to her. No. No dying on my watch.
Templar deserters.
We should search the area.
You'll see why I had to go back.
Not for you. I'd be dead. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
Wait. Yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Collecting agents. This is a thing. Doing it results in some pretty cool side stories, as well as more influence and more things to do on war table missions. You can be locked out of some pretty important war table side quests that result in some pretty cool loot. If you don't have the right agents. So I needed to go back for writs. Okay, now we do the things that we missed out on by loading.
One down.
Oh man, come on, dude. If you're into tabletop games, there is actually a pretty awesome tabletop rule set for playing Dragon Age. Of course, you could probably just use 5th edition if you wanted to. It's not going to be
A Templar, I believe.
a perfect one-to-one. You're going to have to homebrew in some rules. Or you could just use the Dragon Age tabletop rule set by Green Ronin. I don't think it's in publication anymore, but you can still get print-on-demand copies of the books, and I think they did some adventures. I don't think they did too many, probably just like 2 or 3. But once you kind of get to know the rules of the world, and maybe, you know, you watch these streams and you get to know the world through my streams, you watch Gilder Thalin's videos, it's a pretty cool world to play in, tabletop sense. So it might be cool, you know. There's a big push right now in the tabletop community to embrace rule sets from or different rule sets, to embrace a diverse range of rule sets rather than just kind of playing just 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. There's a big push in the community. Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, of course, all of these are the big ones. Candela Obscurum from Critical Role. Actually, Critical Role has like 2 or 3 of them. No. I think it's just 2. And their main one is not Candela Obscurum. It's something else. Actually, Candela Obscurum might not even be made by Critical Role. I can't remember. Anyways, great tabletop game for Dragon Age. It's pretty cool. Pretty good. I think it's a little bit more inspired by the rule set of Dragon Age Origins than it is this rule set, but the, you know, the magic and the artistic flares of the world is more in the mind in a tabletop game anyways. Oh. Come on. Take a health potion. This guy's bullet spongy. Tanky, man. Tanky. Oh my god. Cassandra. You gonna take all my health potions? Take a regeneration potion. I'm gonna try to get a flank on this guy. Because the shield guys actually have frontal protection from spells, if you haven't noticed. But if you get the flank on them, you get around them. Here we go. Those dogs are actually Mabari hounds, which you can have one of in both Dragon Age Origins and 2 as a companion. Well, 2, it wasn't really companion as much as it was more of an ability. Kind of like a summon. If you're coming from Baldur's Gate 3, it's kind of like being able to call in Scratch. Embrium. Embrium is good for upgrading lyrium potions. Now we go and investigate this cult.
How did the Maker bring you to these hills?
I know you.
My lady
They
came
call
to the
you the
convent
Herald
to
of
support the
Andraste
divine.
for what you did at Haven.
When she died,
But are
I
you?
was lost.
The Maker
But
has
then
not
I
told
heard
me.
the words of Speaker Ane, and I knew
I'm not
I
certain.
found my new
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
What does your...
This cult? What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach. If only in hopes of appeasing it. We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
See, I already have everything I need. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Fade Rift. Why not? I already have everything I need to leave the Hinterlands. Everybody talks about the Hinterlands being like, you know, this huge opening section that you have to get through, but look, I can leave the Hinterlands right now. You do not have to do everything, and you're actually not intended to do everything in this map. The further you get out into the kind of exterior regions, the harder things get. You'll notice that. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, move, move, move. Disrupt the rev. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Hinterlands. Not that big of a deal. You can leave now. Like, I can continue the main story at this point. A lot of people act like you have to do everything. You do not. You're not intended to do everything. You're kind of intended to leave and come back, and not a, hey, Abelda Rex, nice to see you, bro. Doing okay. How about you? Yeah, you do not have to do everything in the Hinterlands before you leave. You're not intended to. You're kind of intended to go and kind of Metroidvania back in a weird sort of way, level scaling sort of way. There are zones of difficulty on each of the maps. I'm glad you're doing well, Abelda Rex.
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Velena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Always, always.
Where would your friend be?
She is my love, and she should be here. I wrote to her weeks ago. I know the path up the hill is dangerous, but surely the mages and Templars would not trouble a young lady.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Please, if you meet my beloved, tell her I am waiting.
Oh, show. Wait. Let me make sure that there's not anything up here. I don't think that you can get anywhere else from this tower, but yeah, no. No, not really. I just kind of not a big like regular DMer, if that makes sense. I try to keep things professional. For the most part. So no, nothing made me mad or anything. You're always welcome.
We want no trouble here.
It's for people in this line of work. It's regularly recommended to keep a healthy boundaries, healthy distance. So, you know, trying to learn what that healthy distance is.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Help the refugees.
Have your people help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we serve.
See, the Inquisition is really... I have seen your artwork. Yeah, I checked it out. Pretty good stuff. I'm excited to be able to maybe work with you at some point on some artwork for the channel. I'm hoping that this, you know, will be kind of a part of that. You know, it's not that I'm like obsessed with making money or getting followers or anything like that. But you know, it is a job, and I want to, you know, be able to live off of this at some point, for sure. So I'm kind of hoping that Dragon Age Inquisition will lead to maybe some more followers and stuff like that in the lead up to the release of Dragon Age Veilguard. And then, of course, I'm going to do Dragon Age Veilguard, and hopefully that will be, you know, even more. Just the two. Oh, hello, Heindel.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Ah. There is something up there in the rafters. I'll get, might as well do it. The developers definitely got pretty creative when they were building this game. They knew that this was the first Dragon Age game with a jump button. And so they knew that putting the jump button in was going to open up avenues for traversal that they'd never really been able to experiment with before in the Dragon Age formula of traversal and like travel and everything. It's not amazing. It's not tremendous platforming, but the game's not a platformer. Drink water. Indeed, drink water. Gonna definitely do that. Need to go get my jug. I've got like a jug that has like the amount of water you're supposed to drink in a day, and like little milestones and stuff. Kind of gamifies it. Need to start drinking on that. Here we go. Alright, I think that we have everything done here. What's our quest map looking like? We got a rift down there. The goats. This rift is kind of tough. Let's see if we can do it. Check our inventory. Inventory. Nothing really. Check armor. That helmet's better. Oh, it's the one I'm wearing. $77. Templar helmet does 8. Free March's helmet does 11. Okay, that's everybody. Evelyn, accessories. Enhanced Firestorm ring. Increases ability damage by 3. Cooldown modifier versus Life Ward. I think I'll keep Life Ward on me and put cooldown on Solus. Cassandra needs a Life Ward. And a Ring of Staggering. And a Ring of Crit Damage. And a Belt of Cold Resistance. Rampage Ring. Ability Duration. Ability Duration. I think that needs to go to Solus. Oh, it's a warrior only. Okay, okay. So I can replace... Equip... there and keep the stagger on hit. That's pretty good. I want to give that to Cassandra. So we'll just double up on crit damage with Varric. Which makes sense. He's a rogue. They depend on crits. I'm pretty sure you can follow as many quests as you want. I don't think that they are mutually... No, they are. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Has a rage demon, so I need Solus. If you're casting Winter's Grasp on anything other than the rage demon, I am going to be so pissed at you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this one's going to be a little too tough for us right now. I'm going to go ahead and retreat. Go ahead and retreat. Oh, man, and there's a Templar back here, too. I'm pretty sure they won't fight each other. We're getting out of here. Out of here. There's a chest. See? Told you. There are difficulty zones. Oh, hello, you. Get in there, Cassandra. Get in there. There is no permadeath in this game, so if a companion goes down during combat, they will just get back up. So, if you've been watching my Icewind Dale streams, you'll know that that is something that gets mildly frustrating. Oh man, barracks down. Got barrack up while Cassandra is taking the heat. Oh, I gotta get around him. Take your regeneration potions. They will automatically take health potions if they get low enough. I'm not going to waste one on myself because I don't really need it unless I start getting hit, which I hope I don't. If I'm doing my job, I'm not even supposed to be getting hit. You're good. Hey, no problem. Thanks for popping in. Have you ever played Dragon Age before, Belderex? Buddy.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a
No.
spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be
Are you
disguised.
interested in it?
Is that common?
RPG player?
Still talking about books, or are you asking if
Civ
everyone
and
I
war
know is a
games.
secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
Where am I in this? Okay, good. I want to be in the search area. RE4? Yeah. Great choice. Yeah, this is a pretty formative game for me. This, Dragon Age, pretty much Dragon Age Origins, Inquisition, pretty much this whole franchise was there from the very beginning of me actually starting to become, like, get into games rather than just sort of, you know, like, casually playing them as a kid. Not really, like, appreciating them as an art form, just having them as a hobby. This Dragon Age kind of started where I became more of a... Yeah, it was a main for a very long time. For like almost all of like, oh man, I probably played this game non-stop for like at least 2 or 3 years, from like 2016 all the way to like 2019. I was just all about this game. Yeah, it was either this or Skyrim. For a long time. Or Mass Effect. Actually, Mass Effect. I kind of lumped Dragon Age and Mass Effect together because, like, they just kind of blend together as BioWare games in my head, but they are quite different beasts. I was so excited when the Mass Effect Legendary Edition came out because it was the first time I was able to play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 in their completion without having to deal with like playing on Xbox and stuff like that because I really had my Xbox 360. Oh yeah, I mean check out my YouTube channel. Before I started this, I was doing a survival run Skyrim. I guess I can't. What? That's supposed to be damaged by magic. What's the story of this game? It's a little complicated, but long story short, mages in this world are treated as inherently evil. There was a order of knights called the Templars that were supposed to like control them. The mages rebelled against the Templars, and chaos ensues. There's more going on in the background, but that's pretty much all I can say without giving spoilers. You are a part of an organization called the Inquisition that exists pretty much to try to bring the mages and Templars back under control. In addition to investigating the death of the Divine, which is basically this world's Pope at the very beginning of the game. Why does my lightning bolts keep doing that? Do my lightning bolts. I didn't want to activate the fennec. There we go. Got it. Yeah, the Alfheim Saga is my Skyrim playthrough, and it's pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. I'm excited to get back to it once I'm done with this Dragon Age thing. I think this Dragon Age thing honestly might kind continue for quite a while. It's definitely going to continue for the next 50 days or until I complete Dragon Age Inquisition. And then after that, I'm going to start Dragon Age Veilguard. So I'm going to be playing Dragon Age games for a long time now, and I am not disappointed by it. This is actually my first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition in a really long time. Probably since like 2019. The story of Tear to Bright we keep kind of finding these codex entries. That is a very interesting story that pertains to a longtime series character and returning character on all 3 games. Nope, actually she wasn't. I said that wrong. She's not in Dragon Age 2. But Morrigan. It relates to Morrigan. It also relates to Flemeth, Morrigan's mom, who is in all 3 games. There's a great YouTuber named Gilder Thalin. If you're interested in the lore of Dragon Age and stuff like that, cannot recommend a better source than Gilder Thalin on YouTube. Gillanon on Reddit. Oh, Templars. Gotta kill the archers first, actually. Oh man, there's mages. Solus, you're getting whacked, bro. Not the ram. Not the ram, bro. At least we killed it. That's the only problem, is sometimes the auto-targeting is maybe a little bit wonky.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I am actually working on getting a Discord where we can do a little bit more like open kind of public chatting and stuff like that. I have a Discord right now. It's just not really like as ready to be public as I want it to be. Security wise and stuff like that, so I'm working on that. I'm making that like kind of one of my upfront projects as we go into the Dragon Age stream, just to try to catch the community that may or may not build around the channel. Yeah, what's up? I'm open to suggestions.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself.
Indeed.
The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
This one might be a little too hard for us right now. I'm gonna definitely be staying in the back. No, oh, okay, they're going down pretty quick. Yeah, no, I am going to definitely be making a Patreon, and it's going to be a Patreon perk. Where's the rest of the demons here? There, oh, there. Absolutely, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to keep that kind of stuff to a minimum. Hopefully making it a Patreon perk will catch that, nip that in the butt. Okay, I gotta get in there and disrupt the rift. Oh, I gotta take a health potion. Disrupt the rift! Disrupt the rift! Oh, he interrupted me. No, 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 get away. He's chasing me. Cassandra, help. Got him with that. Got him with that. Oh, wait, we can close it. Thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Happy to hear friendly suggestions. There is a problem in this game with its obsession with collectathoning. That is part of the reason why people detract from the design, some of the design choices that were made in this game. And it's not a problem that I can really say isn't there. I mean, it is. It is. It's totally there. But I will say that they did at least do a good job of making it rewarding for the people who actually care about crafting and stuff like that. You should. You should. I've been recommending to everybody watching the stream that these games are best experienced as a package, Origins all the way through Inquisition. I mean, if you can get a copy of Origins and 2 and all of its DLC, I know you can do it on Steam. Pretty sure you can do it on Steam anyways. I recommend it because these games, they're really fantastic. I cannot tell you like how much I have been a super fan of these games, super fan of BioWare, pretty much my whole gaming life. Okay, all right. We do not need to get bogged down here. hunting. Grab this elf root. I need to revisit this camp. Where am I going right now? I knew that there was something over here. Aha, there we go. Thank you. Lurk. Do it. Lurking is welcome. Oh, man. You can fast travel to camps, so I don't think I'm going to do that, though. Update that scout. That's where we go. We'll take this valley, circle back around. Dragonstone. Or Drakenstone. Drakestone. There was that barrier back there, too. I don't need to forget about that. There's a way to... It has to be taken down with magic, but I think you have to have, like, a certain DPS to be able to get through it.
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
Dogs. These dogs will attack you. They're wild Mavari hounds. Some of them are actually pretty tough. If they're leveled. Okay, where are we at right now? Right there. Quest. Okay, going to this question mark. I know what it is. It's one of these astrariums. Oh, maybe not.
Apostates!
Oh, yes. Inquisition scouts. We need to save these people. Up here to this.
What is that?
Astrariums. Man, I might actually... I usually look up a guide on these because I just can't be fucked with trying to do the puzzle, but... So it's down here in the bottom right corner, what it's supposed to look like. You can never go to the same one twice. Right? Yeah, no, you can never go to the same one twice, so I've already fucked up. Actually, I did it. Hey, I did it. I did it. Look at that. Finish.
Where does this lead?
So these, when you do all three of them, there's like 3 on each map, and you do all 3 of them, and they unlock some kind of cool vault with some, sometimes cool, most of the time middling loot. Yet another part of the collectathon. That guy out of the way. Cassandra, come get this guy. Keep him off me. We do not have any more health potions, Cassandra, so if you go down, we're just running. Less enemies do spawn the more you kind of collect in an area, the more you accomplish in an area. God damn it. Okay, alright. Somebody keep them off me so that I can go get Cassandra up. Get her up, get her up! Oh, yes. Oh, he got that hit in on me, but that's fine. She's gonna just keep going down. Come on, man. The armor. It can be really hard to bust through when you're low, when you have such low DPS on your physical characters like warriors and rogues. I am going to finish this circuit of quests before I get off, because as much as I very much have other things to do, I'd have to keep to a certain schedule of content milling in this game, or else I'm going to get behind, and then I'm not going to have the game done by the time we get to the release date of Veilguard. That doesn't make things any easier. Go check that out. Okay, that's telling me about that barrier that I already knew about. keep pressing that. You is where I want to go.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
Alright, we need... I do need... Okay, go this way.
Mages and Templars fighting everywhere. Great job, Blondie.
He's talking about a guy named Anders.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
No. Okay, so we can fast travel back to this camp. So let's fast travel here.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Hey, you.
Please, hurry.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Fine day to you.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Go talk to that guy. He's not too far.
Thank you.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Alright. That. Alright. So now, let's see what we have. Can travel to this camp. What's this? Oh, Vein of Lyrium. Go ahead and get this. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way up there, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I know where that is. I know where that is. We're not going there today. We are not going there today, but we are going to go to this lady. She's close by. And then we'll fast travel to the camp.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
What is this place?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
True enough. More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the Mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
And see you.
Do 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 do. Yeah, I might be going over 3 hours on some of these streams just because I have to get through a certain amount or else I'll fall behind and I won't be done by the time Veilguard drops, and I kind of want to be able to go straight from this into Veilguard. So, yeah.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Are you alone out here?
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
Tell me of Matron.
I'd like to know more about you and Matron.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
Can you join the Inquisition?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
I came from the Circle myself. I know something of the conflict, and I didn't join the rebels either.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
So in Dragon Age, there's a thing called phylacteries, which is a thing in a lot of fantasy, but usually they relate to like liches, which is a monster that is someone who, you know, became undead through horrible means and sealed their soul away in a thing called a phylactery. So that even if their body dies, their soul never does, and they can live forever that way by consuming souls and blah blah blah. Right? In the elements, apostate mages have supply caches hidden in the area. Okay. Travel. Dragon Age has a different take on the phylactery. It's actually, they take a little bit of the mage's blood, and Templars can use the phylacteries to track escaped mages who had escaped from the circles, which are, of course, no longer active right now. And since the Templars are kind of going crazy and killing everybody they see, it's good that everybody has control over their phylactery, because you don't want to just have that floating around. People can literally just use it to track you down.
One of the supply caches Whittle wants. To find.
Have to stay on top of the content mill with this game, or else I will get behind. So we're gonna go over a little bit today. It's a cool statue.
Thank you again for rescuing Ritz.
Absolutely, my dude. Don't really want to mess with anybody here right now. Just a sellsword anyways. Oh, it's just elf root. Ah, come on. Right here. Put her down.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing that, but I'm gonna be doing that for a while. Oh wait, he done my boy? Yeah, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. Yeah, so I'm going to try to accomplish everything, almost everything on this side of the Hinterlands. If I can kind of complete a certain zone every day, I think we'll be making good time. Oh, come on. Tell me it's not on top of that mountain. It's got to be on top of that mountain. Usually there's a way up. Oh, maybe it's under the mountain. Maybe it's in one of those caves that I've already been in.
What I like about you, Chuckles, your boundless optimism.
It's comforting that whatever qualities I lack, you'll invent for me, Varric.
No, really. Why else would an elven apostate help create chantry folklore a hole in the sky?
When you put it like that, I must concede your point.
Man, come on. I do not want to mess with this right now. I would really like a barrier right now. Thank you. Get around him, get around him. Oh, come on. It's in this cave. To go around the whole mountain. Oh, shit. Ow! Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, very. Why are these dogs so tough right now? Not good. Leave me alone. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. All right. Are you already aggroed? Oh, it's more dogs? What? Man. Put this down.
More supply.
And fast travel. Can we fast travel anywhere nearer? No? Okay, so just here. Brr, brr. Copyright. Blah, 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 blah. See what we can do on a level up. Level up. Level up. More passives. Nice. Always like that. You sheath yourself in lightning while casting spells. Enemies that attempt to interrupt your casting with attacks are struck by arcs that leave them paralyzed. That's good. What? No. Apply. There we go. That's what I need to. Go. Inform Barand of Elena's death. back to this fort briefly.
Should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena was dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
Join the Inquisition.
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
What's this? Apostate caches. Ah, okay. Everybody else leveled up. Varric. Pincushion. If the first arrow doesn't kill him, the 10th might. Each consecutive hit with a bow attack does progressively more damage. Do it. Line forward, then spin with a slashing strike if your first blow connects. Then you can use attack to, yeah. Doing it. And Solus gets Strength of Spirits. Your barriers now draw on the magic of the Fade to absorb more energy before depleting. Definitely need that. How does you supposed to get up there? Oh, you don't. It's right there. That one always gets me. I swear to God it does. Can't do that Veil Rift yet, but we will soon. Try to stay out of these fights. I don't really want to spend too much time getting bogged down. You do take some fall damage. It doesn't really matter. Just down a health potion. We're not trying to do really anything about that fighting over there. No, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. They're not our problem right now. Trying to go get this quest. There we go. Now it's doing damage. I think we have to, like, unlock the quest or something.
One down.
Got the barrier. This is somewhat of a difficult fight. I think, yeah, there's some demons and a blood mage in here. Doing some damage on this guy. that it? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Keeper Ice Staff. Give that to Solus. Shard Shield. What's your Inquisition shield like? 5. 11. Yeah, replacing it. What's your Inquisition sword like? 48. Let's do 69. Nice. Barrack, yeah, whatever. Armor. I don't think we really have any armor to speak of that could replace anybody else's. Yeah, no. So, and just check accessories real quick. Amulet of Magic. Oh, sure, I'll take an Amulet of Magic. And melee defense. He's got Barrack. Cold resistance. Ring of flanking. Evelyn? Oh yeah. Taking that. Got him. All that stuff's done. Mark cache locations.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
And we've got a red lyrium deposit in here that we can destroy.
Red lyrium, and a would-be miner, I believe.
Oh, come on, man. I don't have the quest to destroy it yet. I'm going to have to double back and do that later. Stupid. Is there already dogs in here, bro? Leave me alone, dogs. Literal dogs. Drakestone. No, it's a nug. Okay, good. Okay, alright, alright. I need to go talk to that kid, too. Let's fast travel back to this camp here. I think I'll just, you know what? I'll just go till 2. What's the point, you know? It's already 1:30. I'll just go till 2. Need to go talk to that kid. I just want to make sure that I can't recruit him. Sometimes they're not like quests. Sometimes you just well, you saw it with, what's her name? Rita or whatever her name was? The scout. She could die. She straight up died. We had to reload. In order to save her. And that was like not a quest. Or it was a quest, but let me see if she's got... Excuse me. Okay, I thought she might have something more to say, but I guess not.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
Thank you for getting my mother the potion. I knew the light in the sky wasn't ready for her. If you see my mother or father again, tell them I hope they find the light in their own way.
You have the ears of the elven people, boy, but not the soul. You can feel the effects of the breach anywhere in the world. You can only help your family by going to them.
Perhaps you're right. Even if this world is just an illusion soon to be cast off, I should make my parents comfortable. I'll gather my things and go directly.
Good. Go be with your family, man. As long as they're nice to you and you care about them. It's always better to be with them. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to Whittle. I think that's probably gonna be the last thing that we do. I'll come back for this rift, and of course I'll have to come back here for the rift and the red lyrium anyways. There's that castle right there that we have yet to do. Let me zoom all the way out just to show you. It goes... There's Redcliffe Castle. It pretty much goes most of the way, or this map, and you know, it's pretty loaded with quests and stuff like that. So if you want a little context there. Got some clothes. Go talk to Recruit Whittle.
Good day. Welcome back.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Could be better.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it stops. I appreciate it.
Got it. Okay, so what's our next quest? We want to do that and that next when we get back on tomorrow. Go sell so that we can just get straight in.
Thank you.
We all did.
Yes.
Might as well just sell. 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 Boop, 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 boop. Keep the blues. Boop, boop. And yeah.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here. Are you sure? How much did you need?
Breaker, I hope it's not me.
See what that staff's doing. 36 fire. Yeah, mine's better.
How much did you need?
Don't want to sell that to him. Buy, though? Buying. We might be into buying. What's that blade doing compared to Cassandra's? Yeah, taking it. Taking it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, we will go up, since we're just going to play until 2. I've got about 15 minutes, so I'll just go ahead and go up and do that fort. And the rift there. It's not far. Oh, shit. Need to go back this way. Here we go. Bam. Oh man, we're doing the Fade Rift. We're doing the Fade Rift. Go up here to the Oculus. Ah!
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
With these, it's kind of just best to just pan the entire area by doing a zigzag motion. And then just go back for the ones that you notice. Not that big of a deal. People make a big deal about it. It's not that big of a deal. Pretty minor affair, all things considered. I think that's probably why some people don't like it, is because of how minor it is. It pretty much just results in...
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Some loot and a little lore revelation early on that you probably won't... it actually can be kind of like a spoiler. So I don't want to talk too much about it.
I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
think the way to get up there is you have to jump here. Oh my god. Really? Leave me alone, you piece of shit. Got him. There we go. Oh man, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna kind of walk out here. Oh no. Ah. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think that there's anything up there. I think that the only reason why you have to do this is to get into the tower because it's blocked off. The ladder's blocked off. I couldn't remember if there was anything like up on that roof area that you had to platform to. Rock armor recipe. Nice little buff. That. Tiered our bright axe. Anything? Is this a camp that I can get to, like, right
think
here?
is the toughest?
I think so.
Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
I'm right here, you know.
Oh, we've already had this one. Oh, wait, no. I bet it probably
Cullen's not up for
got caught up.
Curly? They just keep him around to look pretty.
Leave me alone, Templars. Do not want to deal with you right now. Nor do I ever. Set up.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Nothing to report.
Get that geological survey done.
I've news, sir.
Before.
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay, so we got the camp up. Let's just take the road back up. Where does this go? If I remember correctly, that goes somewhere. Where does this go? Enemies. Not good. Oh, it goes up here. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not worried about this. Not worried about this right now. Probably not gonna be worried about that until Blackwall shows up. Or the quest for Blackwall, anyways. Just an elf root. Not really worth going out of my way for. That one's already been picked. Here's this shard. That shard.
Inquisition could maybe find out what these things are?
Okay, whatever, I'll just jump. What do we got? Anything, literally anything nearby. All right. Well, ladies and gents, it's 1:55 right now, and we have just circled back to our first camp. I think that we've gotten through a nice little chunk of the Hinterlands today. We're going to rest. And then I am going to drop a hard save. Well, it's quick saving right now, so... or auto saving. Drop a hard save. Alright, so... very well, that is going to be all for today as far as Dragon Age is concerned. Make sure to follow on Instagram at instagram.com/chronic_kitsch to see and get updates on when I'm going live. Make sure to go and subscribe on YouTube in order to see the archives of these videos. I'm working on getting the archive of yesterday's Dragon Age stream up, but you can see the archives of Alfune Saga, my Surviving Skyrim playthrough, and you can see the archives of my kitschy Let's Plays of retro games like Icewind Dale, which I'm also going to be doing a review for. So make sure to stay subscribed and ring the bell on YouTube in order to receive updates on when we post new videos there. And without further ado, we are going to call it on the stream for today. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for sticking around, if indeed you still have. Thank you to everybody who popped up in the chat. Love talking to you. And I look forward to our stream tomorrow. I think we'll keep starting at 10. 10 seems to be a nice time for people to pop in. So we'll keep doing 10. Without further ado, thank you everybody. Have a very fantastic day.